The USS Yeager is a ship I want to like. It's a named ability I actually don't actively hate. When attacking with photon torpedoes, you do not need to disable the photon torpedoes. The problem is, like we discussed in Excelsior's video, the time of disabling photon torpedoes is past us. They're all time tokens now. Welcome back to the Shipyard. Today, we're talking about the USS Yeager. It's a collective booster, along with the Vortivore, the Bemoth, the Gavroche, and the Third Wing attack ship. It served an interesting purpose. It made for a decent ship to go in a booster box. And if you got it, well, at least I wasn't upset about getting it. It was a terrible model paint job. But aside from the aesthetic nature of it, it was a good ship. Now, I can quibble about the lack of a tech slot all I want, but a 3-2-3-3 felt okay. It felt like, I probably wouldn't die in one hit, at least not from another booster. I could actually hopefully do some damage. I had options. Still, as a torpedo ship, I never want just a 90 arc. Where's my rear arc? Where's a 180 arc? Where's something that gives me some range, some arcs to shoot from? The dial's nice, so maybe I can get somebody in arc that way, but still, I need extra maneuvers. I need something else. Uh, Benjamin Maxwell is the captain here. At least a version of Ben Maxwell. Skill 7, 4 points. Again, this feels right. 4 points for skill 7, 4 points for skill 6 has never felt right to me. Immediately before you move, you may change your maneuver. If you do so, discard this card during the end phase. Well, that's not much of a captain ability. One time. Granted, I understand. Doing that as a captain every single time, that would be way too good. You'd need time tokens that disable and time tokens on them. Something to balance, to not be a discard. But I think it could be done. Anyway, it's a nice idea. It's just one I hardly ever used because I don't want to lose my captain. The talent, the talent. Preemptive strike. Action. Discard this card to target a ship at range 2 to 3 in your forward firing arc and roll 3 attack dice. Any hit or crit damages the target ship as normal. The target ship rolls defense dice against this attack. That's the last sentence is the problem. To me, this doesn't feel like it's an attack. It's a preemptive strike. The opponent wasn't ready for it. They shouldn't get defense dice. You're just rolling a quantity of dice at them. Maybe it should have only been 2 dice. And then maybe they shouldn't have gotten defense dice. But because it's limited in arc, it's limited in range, I really feel like it should benefit the person who's spending their action, spending the discard, spending the points to equip the card, telegraphing that they have the card, because you can't hide it. Unless you're Kirk, but then you're paying a premium on bringing the card, because then you're hiding it and paying 3 to hide it. It just doesn't feel right to me. So I never run it, because I don't want to make a 3-die attack early on. These torpedoes were just really bad. Ooh, I can fire them from my non-existent rear arc. And I spend a target lock and disable, and I get 0 quality. 0 quality. Alright, the other crew in this pack were just kind of the fluff. Reginald Barkley was an action, disable this card, roll 3 defense dice. So remember, action disable means you're spending 2 actions if you ever want to use it again, or a combo to re-enable. For each evade result, repair 1 damage to your hull. If you repair 2 or more damage with this action in a single round, place an auxiliary power token beside your ship. If you repair 3 damage with this action in a single round, discard this card. So you get penalized for doing better, for rolling better. I don't want to pay 4 points to be expected to roll poorly. There's just no reason. This is already a disable. This is already hurtful to me that it's action disable. And this is the only version of Barkley we get. We don't get a Voyager version of Barkley. We should have. We don't get a competent version of Barkley. Again, we should have. Voyager never would have gotten home if it wasn't for Barkley. Just... Attackwing did him dirty. This card has never really seen play. Alright, Elizabeth Shelby. One of the good ones. Yes, she was re-released as a participation prize in one of the 2018, 17, 18 OPs. So there's multiple ways to get a hold of her. When defending, this ship may re-roll one of its blank results. If the attacking ship is a Borg ship, this ship rolls +1 defense die and may re-roll all of its blank results. So that's an or. But you know what? I'm okay with this. This is a very nice card. For 2 points, you get to re-roll a defense die, a blank defense die. Cool. And against Borg, you get more, which is fitting. Shelby was the Borg specialist. She's not brokenly good. She's just good. I like Shelby. I run Shelby a fair bit. I really run Shelby when I know I'm up against Borg, mission-specific stuff. She was fitting in the collective OP series, Borg series. A lot of good that came out of Shelby. Shelby's the only good card in this pack. The Yeager had a place for a while. Had an interesting play. You could run a weird torpedo fleet with the Yeager, the Enterprise E. Yeah, that's about where it stopped. But short of that, there just wasn't a whole lot to do. This is one you can genuinely miss and acquire a Shelby elsewhere, and you'd be fine. So yeah, that's it for me and the Yeager. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care, guys.